Heyhoo und willkommen zu einer weiteren Folge von Genshin Impact. Es geht direkt weiter mit Nahidas Legendentest und die ganze Sache mit Scaramouche. Das ist das erste Mal, dass ich dieses Gefühl habe, dass das Leben weniger wiegt als eine Feder.
It sounds like Paimon wouldn't like this guy a whole lot if he was still around. But still, Paimon doesn't like the way it all ended that much better.
This is why wisdom alone cannot answer all our questions. We look, we see, and we comprehend, but the question still troubles us.
Ja, was ist mit Scaramouche passiert?
So the answer is not everything. People yearn to find the truth and then conquer the troubles they face.
Es gibt nicht die eine Antwort. Das Leben wird immer auf der Suche nach der Wahrheit und Lösungen sein.
When you give someone the truth, you give them a chance to choose their own destiny. To others looking on, this may seem like a pointless endeavor, but for him, the chance to act on his desire to disappear must have meant a lot. Never forget that even when we walk beneath dark clouds along a road filled with suffering, the light of wisdom is always there, guiding us toward a better destination. And that is what you have been doing all along.
Yeah, Nahida's right. Cheer up. How about we go get something to eat? We can pick up this heavy conversation again later.
Nein, ich muss wissen, wo er ist.
Good idea.
Was ist mit ihm passiert?
Paimon, why don't you take him out for a walk to clear his head?
You got it. Come on, traveler. You need to get out of your head for a while. You'll feel much better after taking a walk.
Ey, wenn wir dem
Let's
jetzt
go get a snack from one of the stalls in the Grand Bazaar. That'll be sure to lift our spirits. It must be really tough being the only one who remembers all that. But Paimon's always here to help cheer you up.
Gut, dann gehen wir essen. Also ich habe das Gefühl, dass wir jetzt Wandra begegnet werden. Also den neuen Scaramouche. Und was geht jetzt?
We're here! What should we eat first?
Ich habe die ganze Zeit über das Gefühl, dass etwas nicht stimmt, als hätte ich noch etwas Wichtiges vergessen.
Hey, are you gonna answer or what?
Entschuldige, ich denke über etwas nach. Was hast du denn vergessen?
All right, whatever you want. Well, Paimon will be right here when you figured stuff out. Then we can get something to eat.
Was ist das plötzlich verschwanden? Diese wichtigen Hinweise in meinem Kopf. Über Irminsul und Selbstauslöschung. Höhere Hände, Devata, verbotenes Wissen, Nahida.
What is it? Have you figured it all out?
Warte, ich erinnere mich, dass sie, die höhere Herr Devata, sagte, dass niemand seine eigene Existenz löschen könne. Ja, deshalb hat die höhere Devata ihre eigene Samsara erschaffen. Die niedere Herrin Kusanali, damit sie sich selbst aus Irminsul löschen kann. Das kann nicht sinnlos sein.
Why'd you jump up all of a sudden?
Nein, ein paar Mal kann ich es nicht sagen. Paimon weiß ja auch sonst nichts von Heruka Devata. Aber es ist sehr wichtig. Scaramouche kann sich unmöglich allein vollständig gelöscht haben, aber wenn es nicht vollständig war, was bedeutet das?
Excuse me, boss. There seems to be a small problem with the last bill. Look, here.
Ich sag doch.
Hey! Hey, wait!
You mean me?
No, not you. That kid. Didn't you see? Little rascal grabbed my last 2 fresh Sunsettias and ran off. Look, if you're gonna help out here, you can't keep spacing out, okay? What is it? Work's too boring for you? Or...
I wasn't paying close enough attention. Sorry, boss. I think you're right. Maybe it's the city. It's so exciting. It can be hard to focus.
Who's that guy? You know him or something?
Das ist Scaramouche.
He's who?
You're a strange one, kiddo. You say you don't want any money for helping out here, and then when I actually give you some work to do, you keep letting yourself get distracted. I don't want to take advantage, so I'm happy to pay you what I'd pay anyone else. But if you keep acting like this, pretty soon I won't be able to afford to.
No, please. I mean it. You don't need to pay me anything. I'm just so thankful you agreed to take on an outsider like me.
You're welcome, I guess. But I got bigger things to worry about. Look, we're all out of Sunsetias, and I promised the lady down the street I'd deliver a fruit bowl this evening.
Leave it to me. I'll find some more. Just a moment. I'll be right back.
Ich hab welche. Ich geb die. Hier.
Stop. I'm gonna level with you, kiddo. I've never met a worker who said they didn't want a wage before. And at first, I got greedy. Couldn't believe my luck. But I figured you'd start asking for something in return eventually. You don't want money. You don't take days off. And in your free time, all I see you do is wander around, taking in the sights. Are you a drifter or something?
That's right, I am. We can talk more about that later. First, let me get those fruits you needed. Sunsetias, was it? I'll be right back.
Hey, what do we do now?
Wir folgen ihm.
Okay, stay out of sight. Don't let him see you.
Also eigentlich ist diese ganze Quest ja eigentlich nur Scaramouches Quest. Also ganz ehrlich. Wo ist denn der so schnell hier weggerannt? Ist ja ein richtig schneller Drifter hier. Sunsetia, aber wie findet man die hier? Also Dämmerfrucht. Ich hätte mich hierhin teleportieren können. Naja, egal.
Yeah, this'll do.
Even though you say he's the balladeer, what are we planning on doing? Stealing his Sunsetias? Isn't that a bit too cruel?
Nein, pst.
Oh, alright.
This should be enough. Guess I should wash them before I take them back.
Wenn ich es nicht mit meinen eigenen Augen sehen würde, gesehen hätte, würde ich es nicht glauben.
Huh? You two over there. Is there something I can help you with?
He spotted us!
You've been following me all the way from the city. I'd have to be blind not to notice.
Ich bin dir gefolgt.
Have we met before?
Ja und nein.
No, we haven't met. But you know me?
Ja.
I have no recollection.
Das ist sehr kompliziert, aber ich kenne dich jedenfalls.
Are you absolutely sure?
Ja,
Sorry, but I just can't take your word for it.
ich kann es beweisen. Du bist eine Puppe, nicht wahr?
A puppet? What makes you think that?
Huh?
You were right. The look on his face.
I guess you do know me after all. That is not something I share with a lot of people. Look, I'm just a wanderer. But seeing as you've gone through all this trouble to track me down, I'm sure whatever it is must be important.
Ich möchte dich an einen bestimmten Ort bringen.
Okay, but please let me deliver these goods to my boss first.
Ja.
Are you really working for that guy? He said you don't want any more for it. Is that true?
Yes, I ran into him out in the wilderness during a storm, and he let me take shelter in his cart. In return, I said I'd be his helper for a while.
That's oddly nice of you.
Let me take these back. Then I'll come with you, okay?
Okay.
Then let's return to the city.
Gar nicht weird oder so. Dass er auch keine Fragen stellt dazu, so warum. Ja, komplett andere Person auf einmal.
Here you go, boss. I'll leave them right here.
Oh, you really went and picked some more. Who are these two?
The Traveler.
Something's come up, and they need to borrow me. Sorry, boss. I'm afraid I'll be away from the stall for a while.
I was just about to pay you anyway. Go wherever you want, kid. Don't waste your time here.
What?
I get it, okay? You just wanted to help me out, to thank me for giving you shelter from the rain that day. Even then, I don't understand why you're so adamant that you don't want any pay for it. But look, it was pouring down, and there you were, sauntering along without a care in the world, like you had nowhere to be and didn't even care that it was raining. Imagine you were me for a second. It's a little weird, right? Why is this... But anyway, taking you in didn't put me out even slightly. You don't owe me a thing for it. Certainly not all this.
But I don't...
Aber ich habe kein was.
No, you're right. Then I suppose this is where we say goodbye. Thank you again for taking me into the city.
Don't mention it, kiddo. I've run into all kinds of characters over the years. I just hope you find your path.
Thank you. All right, done. Thanks for waiting for me. We can go...
Ja, sorry. Hat irgendwer Geburtstag oder warum neue Nachrichten? Ach, Collie hat Geburtstag. Okay. Ah, und das kann ich auch mal einsammeln. Oh. Habe ich kurz mal geschlagen. Ich habe ihn gefunden.
Nahida! Nahida!
What's wrong? Huh? Are you?
Hello. I do apologize for the sudden intrusion.
We found this guy in the street, but he doesn't seem to remember anything. So, yeah, quite an eventful walk.
Ja. Hier erzählt der Kusanali von der Begegnung, bla bla.
You say that you are trekking across Teyvat to train yourself. Many other Inazumans who describe themselves in this way call themselves Shugenja. Why do you refer to yourself as a wanderer?
Well, it seems more relevant in my case. To me, it sounds like a plant with no roots. But these two claim that they know me, and that I have a hidden past unknown even to myself.
I wouldn't call it the past, but rather... this is a difficult one to explain. I don't like to rely on using terms like this often, but in your case, it seems that it ought to be called a previous incarnation.
Oh, like a past life or something?
Yes, something far more distant than the past. So far away that you cannot perceive it.
Okay, I have to ask. What was I like in my previous incarnation?
Das willst du nicht wissen.
Oh, okay. I see. You want to tell me, but you can't bring yourselves to say it. Looks like I didn't have the most wonderful existence in my previous incarnation.
Ich überleg nur, wie man da anfangen soll.
If it's that difficult to talk about, I have no doubt it will be just as difficult to hear.
Ja.
But I'll be able to handle it. Please, tell me the truth.
Is truth something you care a lot about?
Yes.
Then I'll be straight with you. In your previous incarnation, you did many things that would be considered evil. You nearly died because of what other people did, and many died because of you. As a non-human being, you hated gods and humans alike. You drifted from place to place, never able to settle, even where you found status and identity. You adamantly believed that you were missing a heart. Actions rooted in persistence sometimes bear bitter fruit. Sometimes you have to let parts of yourself go, or you'll never be happy.
Hier erzählt in knappen Worten die Geschichte des Wanderers.
I gave everything I had, but it barely changed history at all.
In terms of the outcome alone, that's true.
I don't think I can judge everything I've heard purely in terms of right and wrong. Each choice a person makes belongs to a specific place and time, a chain of cause and effect, a cycle of karma and consequence.
That is the nature of truth. If one thing is right, its opposite must be wrong. And yet, dichotomies like this are not enough to explain the world in all of its complexity.
It seems like my previous incarnation wasn't the most likable individual.
Konnte nichts dafür.
We're not trying to hurt your feelings or anything, but yeah, we weren't your biggest fans.
Wir waren deine Gegner.
If we were enemies, why are you trying to help me find the truth?
Yeah,
This is so frustrating! This guy's supposed to be our arch enemy, but now he's just some random stranger we met on the street! He's got so much to answer for, but we can't make him talk because he doesn't remember anything!
Lesser Lord Kusanali, as the god of wisdom, I trust that everything you told me must be true.
Yes, it's all true. I can even show you the memories themselves, if you're willing.
Please, I want to see them for myself. I want to experience my own transgressions.
Even though it will cause your present self great mental anguish?
I'm just a puppet, with no heart and no name. There is nothing in this world for me to cling to fill the void within me. Except maybe these sins that can never be undone.
Very well. As you wish.
Wait, shouldn't we go with him? This one's kind of on us for bringing him here.
Don't worry. Whatever danger I might face, it's my burden to bear.
Traveler, could I ask you to supervise him on my behalf?
Gerne.
Oh, good point. Given your, unique situation, we'd better keep an eye on you.
Understood.
Thank you. Now, prepare yourselves, everyone.
Okay, warte, dann beenden wir lieber mal die Folge an dieser Stelle. Ich hoffe, ihr hattet viel Spaß beim Zusehen. Und bis zum nächsten Mal. Tschüss.